there, it's Mary Jo. Thank you for joining me here at Divine Messenger 717. I want to talk about the energies. um, yeah, I've got notes, but I seriously don't even know where to begin. It has, let's see, it has come to my attention. Say hi, Fidget. It has come to my attention that it seems that we are in some sort of a reset. Not quite 100% what that means, but it seems, and I can speak from my own experience, but I've noticed it starting from the solstice in December, but now I'm really seeing it through other people. Other people are commenting on that on social media. So um, I knew that what I was picking up was significant. The reset seems to be a period of, for me personally, again, everybody might have their own path. Well, we all do have our own path, but you might be bringing up something different for you. For me personally, it has to do with the twin connection. I'm a twin soul, divine feminine on the path of ascension. So this brings me back to 2013, 2014. It also brings me to 2017 to 2018. So those time periods, those chunks of time, it seems like there's a timeline that has converged, and it's one timeline now that is returning, but it's not the same old timeline. I am going to do my best to express this because finding human words as an ascended soul is, a lot of you out there can probably relate that it's quite difficult. There's not a human dictionary that really expresses the spiritual ascension. So, again, I can only speak on my experience and what I'm noticing in my own circle of spiritual tribe is, for instance, the spirit animals and the messages that were coming through very strongly during that 2013-14 period, they're back, but with a newer energy. The circumstances from the 2017-18 period, again, they're returning with a new energy. It doesn't feel like the old. It's a familiar timeline, but the energy is new. It's refreshed. It's like somebody hit a reset button and it's just rejuvenated. It's brand new. Gosh, I can probably say it has a lot to do with obviously the solar flares we've been getting, the geostorms we've been getting the last week and a half, really. M-class solar flares are still spewing off the sun. There is the Aquarius new moon on Saturday, January 21st of 2023. Then there is, gosh, by the end of January, we will be entering into February with all planets direct. That is a push of forward momentum that I'm feeling. I don't know about you, but I am feeling that. And I'm being told that I need to take one step at a time. Don't project into the future, just whatever presents to me, give my entire self to that, and then move on to the next. Whatever comes to, whatever's in front of me, deal with it, face it, work through it, take action on it, whatever it is. and just show up 100% in that. There's gone seems to be that old energy of wanting to get there quicker than the soul path wants me to get there. So the human can tend to get in the way, and I'm going to do my best to move through whatever's coming from here on out from the soul straight on. Let's see. I'm just, let me look at my notes, please. That all planets direct by the end of the month. Uranus is the last planet to go direct on Sunday, the 22nd. There will be, I do say a lot, so bear with me. I don't care. Uranus is surprises, rebellious nature, innovation, breakthroughs, technology. There are going to be a lot of huge shifts with that, and it's interesting that it just dawned on me that it goes direct when we start Aquarius season. Aquarius is the same energy, rebellion energy, technology, innovation, new technologies and all that. So you can see that there's just, we are starting this new calendar year with a lot of beautiful opportunities to move forward confidently. I'm feeling it. I don't know, there's just a lot. And I've got my music on my TV because I thought it would help drown out the neighbors downstairs, but it's distracting me, so I've got to turn that off. I've got to focus. I'm seeing, so let's go back. Okay. Take a breath, Mary Jo. Breathe with me. Just nice and easy, in and out. See how easily this new energy, you can really get caught up in it. And that's the message that's coming through, is not to be consciously aware that we don't get swept up in all of this great energy that's coming in. We don't want to get tripped up by it. We don't want to, obviously go back into the old patterns. What we want to do is we want to take everything that we've learned in the last few years and apply that as we move forward. We haven't been just sitting idle for the last 10 years, especially even with the last 3 years that's been going on in this world. We have not been sitting idly by. We have been doing a lot of inner work, and that inner work is going to be paying off right now, and it feels wonderful. I'm noticing that there are opportunities to 0 point, and 0 point in a quick form, if you're not familiar with it, is taking the energy of an old situation that comes up again. So say you're triggered by somebody or something, and so you're faced with that new energy at a new consciousness, because you're not the same person as you were before, but then you kind of bring it together, and you really dive, and you look deep into the difference. That's not explaining it right, or not right. It's not how I wanted to express it, but it's how it's coming out for whoever needs to hear it. So you take how you used to act, how you used to respond or react to something. Did you have the same reaction or response to it this time? If you did, okay, then there's something more there for you to discover about yourself, your patterns. For instance, 0 pointing is just it's taking the old and it's taking the new, and it's kind of folding it in on itself, pretty much, and it collapses the old programming. It collapses the contracts. It collapses patterns. So we're just, I was not tongue-tied before I got on here. So I had everything written down. The spirit is jumping all over, but the energies are making me jump over all over it. So what I have here, what I found interesting was the spirit was saying to me, we're having opportunities to zero point, for things that are returning. The things that are returning that still trigger us, that still frustrate us, those are gemstones of opportunities to dive deeper into that. Ask yourself, why is that still triggering me? Why am I still having a similar reaction? Or, look at that. That trigger came up. I responded this time instead of reacting. So you really gets to to see yourself a little more clearly. What I've discovered with zero pointing is there is a level of consciousness, a level of awareness that comes with the human experience lessons that we've gone through. So if you're learning the lessons, if you're doing the work, then you'll begin to see that your response to a trigger, whatever it is, a situation, a person, a sound, um, gosh, this is so hard. Oh, this is so hard. Zero pointing gets easier because as we elevate our consciousness, as these downloads that we've been getting in, these solar flares and everything, those are all downloads that are elevating our consciousness. And so when the trigger comes in, we face it from a new consciousness, and then we get to see it with a better perspective. I'm going to leave that because this is not coming out how I expected it to come out. If it makes sense, great. If it doesn't, great. So, but before I turned on the camera, I did pull a couple cards regarding this reset energy that I was picking up on. And I've got Memories of Atlantis, Spiritual Acceleration, Progress and Technology. Perfect, perfect, perfect for Aquarius season, for Uranus going direct on the 22nd, for the energy that we're moving into, the spiritual acceleration for sure. I am also picking up, I picked up on this, started picking up on the waves of energy coming in about, quite a few years ago, but I'm feeling another one coming in around March time again. It seems to be March is a time of year where we do get an elevation of consciousness that comes through the collective energy, and I'm feeling that again. The other card I got out is the Central Sun Abundance Downloads. You can't make this up. Regeneration and success. Yeah. The death rebirth process, regeneration, really, whatever energies, whatever situations that are returning, they're rejuvenated, they're new, they've been rebirthed into an energy that, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, it feels like something you can take to the bank, something solid, even though it's it's an energetic, but even, I mean, you just feel it. You just feel it. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I can't read that. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Yeah, this is the confidence that we need, that we've gained. Again, I've also got down written some of the physical symptoms you might be experiencing. A lot of it is in the solar plexus. A lot of it is in the crown and third eye chakra areas. Nausea, huge waves of nausea coming in with these downloads. These M-class solar flares can produce nausea, and in the body they can produce vertigo, high extreme intensity and pain, physical pain, lower back pain, shoulder pain, neck and shoulder pain on one side of the body versus the other. Pushing in the third eye area, a lot of, again, with my last video, I mentioned the Alta Major. For me personally, I'm getting a lot of upgrades and downloads to my Alta Major chakra. That's higher consciousness, higher spiritual guidance. I don't know. I'll let you know when it's finished, whenever that will be, if it'll ever be. But it's different. So yeah, solar light upgrades. Our light bodies are being upgraded with these solar flares. Downloads coming in. Ancient wisdom being uncovered within ourselves. So let's just tap into some more. I want to tap in just real quickly on the new moon in Aquarius. What energy is that bringing in? That's going to add to all of this. Please, Spirit, new moon in Aquarius. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, this is these are times to, we just came out of the full moon in Cancer, beginning of the month, wasn't it? Okay, and the other one is adjustments are required. So this is coming through as beautiful opportunities to because we're still in Mercury retrograde as I'm recording this, there's still opportunities to reflect, redo, cross your T's, dot your I's kind of things. Although don't sign any contracts, in my opinion, during Mercury retrograde. But just getting the details in proper order, getting the ducks in the row kind of energy. I'm gonna get some tarot. I want a little more. And again, the bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. Sure enough, I'm feeling it. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's funny because from the moment I woke up this morning and I knew I was going to do this video to the time I sat down to do this video, the energy has shifted. My energy has shifted. The energetics around me have shifted. Not quite sure what's going on. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Talking about a shift in energy, we have the Tower at the bottom of the tarot deck. That's a shift in energy, all right? Let's just give this a little shuffle. Let's see what Spirit needs us to know about this energy. Just check in with where we're at right now. We'll check in a little bit with the Aquarius new moon. What do you need us to know? Thank you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. I'll show them to you. 10 of Wands in the World. So we've got the Seven of Swords. Let me show you. 10 of Wands. And then the World. New cycles, new beginnings. This is the new moon energy. But it's also this energy of that reset button that I'm picking up. What I'm feeling from these, the 10 of Wands, I'm getting a collaboration. I'm feeling working with either other people or with more of your guides to we've still got a bit of a ways to go on this journey. Whatever this journey is for you, whether it's career, whether it's relationship, whether it's friendship, family, whatever it is, there's still a ways to go. And I'm hearing you don't have to do it alone. For those who have thought you've had to do it alone all this time, you've got guides out there. You've got people in your environment that are coming, that are there, have been there, that you can reach out to and ask. I'm getting with this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords energy is like sneaky, distrustful energy. What I'm picking up from this one, looking at her sitting here, it's like she's got an idea and she's just keeping it to herself. She knows that they're behind her. She knows that there's other people looking on. But she's got an idea. And it doesn't look like she wants to really share that with them. And they're kind of curious, as wondering, or at least the guy is. The girl is like not oblivious, but he's like, well, what's she doing over there? And she's like, no, this is mine. This is mine. I need to keep this protected right now. So whatever is coming up, it feels sacred. Didn't this come out in my last video? I don't know if you've watched it. I might have to go back and watch it. It's been a long road, but you've released some of the burdens is what I'm feeling, or the collective energy has released a lot of the burdens, things that don't matter anymore. We just don't even pay attention to. There's no more drama. There's no more carrying more than what we energetically can carry for ourselves. And I had this deck in my hand, and one card just fell off of it, and it's the sun. It's a beautiful time of rebirth, new energy. Wasn't there a commercial years ago? Was it Staples or something? Reset button. What is it? The big red button. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing, and I'm just seeing spirit just boop, just hitting that button, and just resetting these last, 9 years, 10 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's just kind of feel like we've been under a bubble of some sort, living this experience, going, what the hell is this? Did I sign up for this? But prior, like for me, if I go back to 2013 and 14, that's when I woke up to my twin journey, and I was like, yeah, I signed up for this. And then the last few years was like, what the hell was I thinking? What? It was such a challenge, but it was a challenge because I was resisting it. I was fighting against having to do all the shadow work. Once I gave into that resistance and allowed myself to dive into the shadow work that was needed to be done, then it became a beautiful journey. I have just recently, just in the last few days, lifted more of that dark night of the soul energy that I was in 2022. So there's the sun is out, man. There's illumination. A new cycle is beginning. A new intuitive cycle. I'm looking at this stag, this man with the stag head there, the antlers. The antlers are a form of protection for the deer, but I'm picking up like they're like antennas. You're receiving all the information that you need, and it's coming through. Where'd I have it from? Here we go. We have the central sun. We have the sun. This is where we're getting, we're getting all our downloads and our abundance downloads. This is about, um, for a lot of us, that's about finances. It's about career change. It can be, abundance is anything. It's abundance in love, abundance in money, job, friendships, tribe, meeting new tribe members. We've definitely been receiving all of this energy. There's a lot of yellow. I'm looking down at these cards, and there's a lot of yellow on this floor here. That's just the illumination of ourselves, our consciousness, our souls, who we truly are as souls. We didn't come here to play small. We didn't come here to be caught up in the energy of being human that drags us down. I mean, it's that might be for another video. It's just, there's just so much more to us than being human. And now is a time for that to shine through. I want to know anything else. What else do you have? Let's take a look at this new moon in Aquarius, please, Spirit. Ooh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't even see that, but they just flew all over the place. All right, what do we have here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. That's perfect. That's perfect. These I am not taking. All right, they're telling me I have to take them. Oh my gosh. Jeez. All right. I've got a few things coming out here. Well, let's start with the very beginning. We've got the Fool card. There's your new beginning. There's your throwing caution to the wind, listening to your intuition, and just going for it. Just going for it. I've got, like I said, I've got a few storylines out here. Let's make sure I get them out right. All right. All right, new beginning. There's truth, there's clarity with all the downloads that we've been getting through. Clarity of the fact that it's time, that what we've been waiting for, all the energy we've put into it with the Seven of Pentacles, all the time, the effort, where we felt like we were waiting for something to happen for us. Now it's the time, King of Wands, to take action for ourselves. Taking action in confidence, knowing what you want and going after it. Usually the King of Wands has a very strong energy for me, but this time he feels like, I mean, I'm noticing how he's just really relaxed in his throne there. He's just sitting back, he's just sitting back. He's made a plan, he knows what it is, and he's ready to take action. It brings in abundance, Ace of Pentacles. There's that opportunity, the gift from the universe. Something you can touch, something you can take to the bank. That phrase keeps coming up the last few videos I've done. I'm getting the sense that you're going to question whether or not it's too good to be true. And it's going to be exactly what it is, and you can trust it, and you can take that to the bank, Spirit is saying. You can celebrate. There is going to be an opportunity where you can share, where this one wasn't sharing. She's holding her plans close to her chest. She's not sharing that information. She's keeping it a little sacred. There will be a time where you'll be able to share. But notice how there's not many people in this card. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Select few is what I'm hearing. You'll know who to share your good news with, and who just isn't in the energy to celebrate with you. Interesting. So for me, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but the energy of this reset button seems to be around, I think I had mentioned it, around my twin energy, my twin connection. So I have here, I've got the 2 of Cups with the 4 of Wands. And both of those are my twin flame, 2 of my twin flame cards. It's a time of partnership. It's a time of celebration of, celebrating the fact that there's a new foundation, or there's a new foundation, and the energy is different. There's an energy also coming through of, it's interesting, an energy coming through of like how do I say it? Like job well done kind of energy. Whatever work you've done on yourself, if you're on the twin journey, your twin's been doing that work too. Whether you see that evidence in the physical or not, you will begin to start seeing it. There's going to be cause for celebration. I do have the King and Queen of Pentacles here coming out together. There's your divine partnership. There's your divine connection. Very stable, very something that you can trust. Very solid. Each solid in their own right. She's solid in herself. He's solid in himself. And together they create a new energy. Interdependent instead of codependent. 6 of Wands. Success, celebration, recognition. Now, if this is not a twin connection for some of you, this is job. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's finally your health is on the uptick and it's going in the right direction. Whatever this is, there's celebration. It just feels like the hard work's finally paying off, and you're going to actually see it. We may have been told that for how many years, all your hard work is going to pay off, and you don't really see the efforts. You don't see the physical tangibility of that. I feel this time we are. I can't explain it. It's just a knowing within me that this is finally the path, especially for me, that I came here as a soul to experience in full abundance. It's taken a lot of discovery of self, the Hermit card, a lot of dark night of the soul energy, a lot of solitude, silence, pulling my energy back from energy that just was depleting me. Being in the hermit mode, we cannot lead others to the light unless we find our own light within ourselves. I feel like that's what a lot of us have been doing, especially these last 3, 4 years, 5 years. This energy feels really good to sit in. It's higher consciousness, it's wisdom, it's knowing self, it's mastery of self, mastery over our emotions, mastery over our humanness is what I want to say. It's like mastery over the old patterns that we learned along the journey that didn't serve us. We thought they did, but they didn't. And all of that light right there, the star, healed. It's all I'm hearing, healed. That gets me a little choked up because it's been a long freaking road, let me tell you. It's been a long road. Healing waters. Can't get the lotus without going through the mud, right? Oh, it's beautiful energy. Yeah. Whatever your wish has been, get ready because it's here. It's here. Well done. Well done. Good and faithful servant. That feels good. I'm going to close out with a quick guidance card. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You cannot make this up, man. Fridge is having a bath. I just realized she was back there. Oh, oh my god. I've been in my own little world. Card that flipped out. Fortune's Wheel. Oh my gosh. Luck and right timing. This is that reset button. Fully depressed. New energy. Forward movement. Once all those planets go direct by the end of January. This is destiny. This is it's exactly what's meant to be. Being drawn to appear in the corner. To me, it appears as the universe, stars, and I don't know. It's just this card has a lot of energy coming off of it. 5's number of change. 2 plus 3 is 5, obviously, and number of change. Things are turning in an upward motion. Not just for one of us or 2 of us. This is collective. Bottom of the deck, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Keep your eye on the prize. Be clear in your intentions. Be clear in thought. You can't get through the eye of the needle with the baggage of the past. Look at the fire in that card as well. There's a lot of yellow, orange, reds on, down here. It's illumination, seeing things clearly. knowing what you want and going after it. It's like I'm getting that laser vision. Just, this is where I'm going. Not too focused on the future of it, but you knowing that that's where I'm going. But the intention is each step that you take, you're intending to moving closer and closer to whatever that is for you. Time is now. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you. Some big energy. Beautiful energy. Well done. I love you. Take care.